Yeah, hi students, welcome back to the class. Now in this class I am going to explain yesterday shift 2 paper. Let's see, and this paper is moderate paper. Okay, so we will discuss this paper and see you. Our sir Avinash sir joining with us.
Hello sir, good evening.
Hi sir.
So what are we going to do today?
So today now in this class I am going to explain the 24th to 5th second shift.
Okay sir, so how is the paper level?
Yeah, paper level is students feel some difficult.
Right.
Yeah.
So even I discussed with a couple of students, so they said that maths is a deciding factor this time.
Yes.
Maths is a bit lengthy, especially in 24th, 5th.
Yeah,
shift.
of course. Especially in coordinate geometry and conic section, the questions are the students felt very difficult.
Okay, fine. So let us see. We'll try to solve that and we'll see whether it is correct or
Yeah,
not.
and we will explain in easy way for students.
Yes,
okay?
sir, that is very important.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so please carry on, sir.
Yeah, thank you, sir. Now see the first problem, students. See here, find the value of m plus 1 C2 plus 2 times of 2 C2. Next to plus 3 C2 plus 1 plus n C2. That value is equal to. Simple here, we have to use the formula of this one 2 C2 plus 3 C2 plus 1 n C2. Okay, here the formula is m plus 1 C k plus 1 formula. Okay, so let this value should be S is equal to 2 times of C2 plus 3 C2 plus 1 n C2. Here the formula is n plus 1 CR plus 1. Okay, so what is the formula here? N plus 1 of CR plus 1. What is R value? R value 2, 2 plus 1 is equal to 3. So, n plus 1 C3. Now, see entire value I am taking here m plus 1 C2 plus 2 into 2 times of, here 2 times of was the value n plus 1 C R plus 1 value 3. So, how many we have here? 2 times. So, 2 times means we can split here 1 plus 1 I am writing here. Okay, so 2 times of n plus 1 C3, 2 times of n plus 1 C3, this one we can write here n plus 1 C3 plus n plus 1 C3, okay. So, n plus 1 C2 plus n plus 1 C3 plus n plus 1 C3. After that, use the formula NCR plus NCR minus 1, that is equal to what? N plus 1 CR. This formula we have to use here, NCR plus NCR minus 1 is equal to what? N plus 1 CR, okay. So, NCR, R value what here? 3, NCR minus 1. So, that is equal to what? N plus 1 CR. N plus 1, already here N plus 1 is there, N plus 1 is what? N plus 2, R value 3. So, N plus 2 C3 plus N plus 1 C3, M plus 2 C3 plus M plus 1 C3. Now, apply the combination formula. So, what is combination formula? NCR is equal to N factorial by N minus R factorial into R factorial. This formula we have to use here, okay. So, now see here n plus 2 factorial by n plus 2 minus 3 is what? N minus 1 factorial into 3 factorial plus n plus 1 factorial by 3 factorial into n plus n plus 1 minus 3 is what? N minus 2 factorial. Now, we have to simplify this one, students, here, okay. So, factorial, first of all we have to cancel here factorial. Let us see how we can cancel factorial, okay. So, n plus 2 factorial is there. See the students here, n plus 2 factorial, we can write this one n plus 2 into n plus 1 into n. Here denominator value what here? N minus 1 factorial is there. Up to n minus 1 factorial we can write here n minus 1 factorial by 3 factorial into n minus 1 factorial, student. Plus next here n plus 1 factorial and denominator what here? N minus 2 factorial. So, expand the value here. So, see how we can write here m plus 1. After that, write here n. Next to n minus 1, n minus 2 factorial. So, how we can write here? In decreasing order. Okay, for example, if you write here 5 factorial, this 5 factorial we can write here 5 into 4 into 3 into 2 into 1. So, first to 5 and 4 we can write here 5 minus 1. Next to 3 we can write here 4 minus 1. Next to 3 minus 1, like that here. Or you can write here 5. Next word here 5 minus 1, we can write here 5 minus 2, 5 minus 3, like that here. So, n minus 1, n minus 2, n minus 3, okay. So, in this pattern I am writing here m plus 1 into n minus 1 into n minus 2 factorial by 3 factorial into n minus 2 factorial. So, we can cancel here n minus 1 factorial and here n minus 2 factorial. Now, 1 by 3 factorial, 1 by 3 factorial, 1 by 3 factorial is common. So 1 by 3 factorial, write on outside. 3 factorial value what? 3 factorial means 3 into 2 into 1. 3 into 2 into 1 value what, students, here? 6. So 1 by 6 into, now numerator value n plus 2 into n plus 1 into n plus n plus 1 into n minus 1. Okay, now tell me, students, here what is the common value? N plus 1 into n plus 1 into n is the common value, no? So this value take outside, n plus 1 into n by 6. Okay, so this value taken outside, remaining value what here? N plus 2, and here these two values taken outside plus n minus 1. Okay, so n plus n is what? 2n. N plus 1 into n into next value what here? N plus n is what? 2n. Next to 2 minus 1 is 1. 2n plus 1 by 6. This is the answer, students, here. So n plus 1 into n into 2n plus 1 by 6 is the answer. Okay, see the next one. Now the second problem, given f of 0 is equal to 1, f of 2 equal to e square, also f dash of x is equal to f dash of 2 minus x, then the value of integration of 0 to 2 f of x dx is. So this is what here, a definite integration, students. This problem comes from definite integration. Okay, so maximum of the students felt here this problem is very difficult, but see, very easily we can solve this problem. See the tricks. Let's see here. First, what is the condition? F dash of x is equal to f dash of 2 minus x is given. So we have to take here this condition. Let's see here. F dash of x is equal to what? F dash of 2 minus x. First of all, integrating on both sides. Integrating on both sides. Apply here integration. So integration of f dash of x dx and integration of f dash of 2 minus x dx. Integration of f dash of x dx is what? F of x, and integration of f dash of 2 minus x. X coefficient is negative, so we can write here minus of f of 2 minus x. Now f of 2 minus x take left side. F of x plus f of 2 minus x is equal to c. So we have here 0 and 2 students here values. So put x is equal to 0. Put x is equal to 0. Okay, so see what happened here. F of 0 plus f of 2 is equal to c. F of 0 value already we know, that value 1, plus f of 2 value what here? E square. So 1 plus e square is equal to c. First of all, I am taking your given condition. Given statement is what? 0 to 2 f of x dx. Let that integration is equal to I, students, here. Okay, so I is equal to integration of 0 to f of x dx. Take this as equation 1. Again I is equal to 0 to 2. So I am using the formula integration of 0 to a f of x dx is equal to integration of 0 to a f of a minus x dx, students. This formula also we can use here. So that formula write on here. So f of 2 minus a value what here? 2 minus x dx. Take this as second equation. Now add 1 and 2. I plus I is equal to 2i. Integration of 0 to 2 f of x plus f of 2 minus x dx, students, here. Okay, so f of x plus f of 2 minus x value already we got here. So that value what here? C means what here? 1 plus e square. So 2i is equal to integration of 0 to 2 1 plus e square of dx. This 1 plus e square is the constant value, take outside. Okay, so 2i is equal to 1 plus e square of x 0 to 2, right on here 2. So 2i is equal to what? 1 plus e square of 2 minus 0 is 2, 2 cancel. So I is equal to what? 1 plus e square, students. So was the answer 1 plus e square is the correct answer. Let's see the next one. So very easily we can solve the problems. Just understand the problem. So here entire the solution is given. See the next one. Now the area of the region defined by 5x square less than or equal to y less than or equal to 2x square plus 9, students. So already in the morning shifts also asked here area problem, and see in afternoon shift also area problem will come. So that means morning shift and afternoon shift. So what you understand here? Areas is very important, and definite and indefinite is also very important. So damn sure one problem is coming from areas. Okay, so let's see here. Two curves are given. First one is what? 5x square, and the second one is what here? 2x square plus 9. So y is equal to 5x square and y is equal to 2x square plus 9 I am taking here. Okay, see the graph here, two curves. First curve is what here, y is equal to 5x square and y equal to 2x square plus 9. Both are what here, y. So already in morning shift I had explained here, when two curve equations are given, we have to find the point of intersection. For every problem in areas, so when curves are given, just find out your point of intersection. That is very, very important, students, here. So all the problems are similar, and see here, what I am taking here, 5x square is equal to 2x square plus 9. So 5x square minus 2x square is equal to what here, 9. 3x square is equal to 9. X square equal to 3. X is equal to what here, plus or minus root 3. So we got the point of intersection. Okay. So here, see, minus root 3 and plus root 3, x value. So x value, substitute any one of the equation, we get here y value. These two are the point of intersections. Now we need the required area, this one, this area we need here. Okay. So see, this is the first two parts, and the second part here we can write here 2 times of, okay, 2 times of y1 minus y2, integration of, see, 2 times of integration of 0 to first part and second part we are taken now. So 0 to was the value root 3, 0 to root 3. Okay, first and second here 2 times of 0 to root 3. First curve here 2x square plus 9 minus second curve 5x square dx. So 2x square minus 5x square is what, minus 3x square, 9 right on as it is. So 9x x square we can write here x cube by 3. So 3 get cancelled, we get here x cube. What are the limits? 0 and root 3. So 2 times of 9 into, what's the value here, we can write root 3 upper limit minus root 3 whole cube. So root 3 whole cube we can write here 3 root 3. Okay. Next, simplify this equation, what we get here, 2x, see here, 2 times of 9 into x, x value what here, root 3, and next to minus x cube value what here, root 3 whole cube. Okay, so simplify this equation, what we get here, 12 root 3, students. Okay, so which one is the answer? 12 root 3 is the answer. See the next one. Now a curve y is equal to x square plus bx plus c passing through the point 1 comma 2 has slope at the origin is equal to 1. Then the ordinated triplet a b c may be. So this is what here, coordinate geometry. So coordinate geometry problem. So morning shift also one problem came from coordinate geometry. So curve is what here, y is equal to x square plus bx plus c passing through the point 1 comma 2. So passing through the point means just substitute the point on that equation. Okay. So first of all 1 comma 2 I am substituting here. Y value what here, y value x comma y value 2. So 2 is equal to x value 1. So 1 into a, next 1 into b plus c. So a plus b plus c is equal to 2. Take this as equation 1, and see here slope at the origin is equal to 1. Slope means here dy by dx. So find out here dy by dx. Y is equal to ax square plus bx plus c. Find out here dy by dx. Dy by dx is equal to 2ax plus b. At what point here? At origin. So dy by dx at x is equal to 0. That means here this value 0, b. Okay, enter this value 0. 0 plus b is what? B. And see that value is equal to 1. 1 is equal to b. So b value we got here. So b value substitute here. 2 is equal to a plus c plus 1. Then a plus c is equal to 2 minus 1 is what? 1. A plus c value 1 and b value 1. Okay, now check the options here. First option I am taking here. First option verification, first one 1 comma 1 comma 0. First take here a plus c, a, b, c, a plus c value what here 1 plus 0. 1 plus 0 value 1 and b value is also 1. So LHS is equal to RHS. So first option is correct, students, here. So which option is correct here? First one. So very easy, no? See the next one. Now the value of integration of 1 to 3, again definite integration. So definite integration, see here, this is the second problem and areas also. Okay, so total 3 problems are came. So the value of integration of 1 to 3, x square minus 2x minus 2 dx. This is what your greatest integer function. Okay, so what you have to find here? This value, greatest integer function is given, students, here, don't forget here. So first of all we have to apply here greatest integer function formula. Okay, so first of all, see here, let this value is equal to I. Let this value is equal to I. So see, I is equal to what I am taking here, integration of 1 to 3 step of x square minus 2x minus 2 dx. After that here we can write I is equal to integration of 1 to 2 x square minus 2x, add and subtract 1 here, plus 1 minus 2 of dx. Okay, so I is equal to integration of 1 to 3, integration of what here 1 to 3, we can write this one x minus 1 whole square. So x minus 1 whole square minus 1 minus 2 is what here minus 3, x minus 1 whole square minus 1 minus 2 is what minus 3 of dx. Okay, so integration of 1 to 3 x minus 1 whole square minus 3 dx. Now split this one, integration of we can write here 1 to 3 minus 3 dx plus integration of 1 to 3 x minus 1 whole square step of x minus 1 whole square dx. Okay, so we got this one here. Now integration of 1 to 3 minus 3 dx, integration of 1 dx value what here x no. So we can write this one minus 3x 1 to 3. Okay, so minus 3 we can write outside here, 3 minus 1 that is equal what minus 3 to the 6. Here we got here minus 6. Next step up x minus 1 whole square, let x minus 1 is equal to t, x minus 1 is equal to t. Next differentiating with respect to x, dx is equal to dt. So instead of x minus 1 we can write here t. So t square we get here. Let's see the answer here. X minus 1 is equal to t, dx is equal to what dt. After that here this value what we get here minus 6, 0 to 3 here, 0 to 3 whose the value 0 to 3 is given now x minus 1 whole square. But here limits are changed here. Why we are changing limits? Why? Because here x minus 1 is equal to t, we are taken x value substitute here. First of all take the lower limit. Okay, so what's the lower limit here? 1. Put x is equal to 1. Put x is equal to 1. So 1 minus 1 is equal to t. So t is equal to 0. Lower limit value what? 0. Next apply your upper limit. So 3 minus 1 is equal to t. So that implies t is equal to 3 minus 1 value 2. Okay. So limits are 0 comma 2. Step up t square dt. Okay. So what's the here? Parabola. See what is the curve here? X minus 1 whole square. See the curve here y x minus 1 whole square we get like this here x minus 1 whole square. Okay. So first here we get the points here 1, 2, 3 is the region we get here. Okay, now we have to split here. First one minus 6 right and I asked this 0 to 2. So 0 to 2 first of all I am writing here 0 to 1. 0 to 1. So 0 to 1. So step up 0 to 1. Step up 0 to 1 that means 0 0.1 or 0 0.2 everything that value should be 0. So 0 into dt plus 1 to root 2 I am taking here 1 to root 2. Root 2 whole square value what here 2 only no. So 1 to 2 1 to root 2. So 1 to root 2 value what here 1.4 something that means again we will get 1. Next root 2 to root 3 we get here 2 and root 3 to 2 we get here 3 of dt. So now upper limit minus lower limit. So here minus 6 plus this value 0. Next here was the value upper limit minus lower limit root 2 minus 1 plus root 3 minus root 2 of 2 outside 2 is there no of 2 plus we can write here 3 times of 2 minus root 3. Just simplify this equation we get the answer. Let's see here. So minus 1 minus root 2 minus root 3 is the answer students. Okay. See the next one. Now the negation of the statement negation P and P or Q is. So students here already I explained in morning session. Okay. So what is that? When the statement is came we have to take here only sets model. Okay. So don't use here truth table. So truth table will kill your time. Okay. So forget about your truth table. Simple trick I am giving. What is that? Sets method. Okay. So by applying here sets method easily we can solve the problem. So what is asking here? The negation of the statement. So see we can take here instead of and we can write here intersection or means what here union. So next negation means what here complement. Negation means what here complement. Just use these 3 tricks. Simple we can solve the problem. Okay. So first of all what he had given here negation of entire the statement. So negation of negation P and P or Q. Okay. So negation means what here complement. See how we can write here So negation P, P complement, and means what here? Intersection, P union Q whole complement. Negation means what here? Whole complement. Negation of entire statement. So entire statement means I am taking here whole complements. Now see here, A union B whole complement we can write here A complement intersection B complement, union we can write here intersection, and intersection we can write here union. Okay. So P complement whole complement, instead of intersection we have to write here union. Next to P union Q whole complement. So P complement whole complement is what? P union of P union whole complement. The union means what you have written here? Intersection. So we have to take students here. Okay. So what are the common values here? Only this one. P union Q complement is the common value. So what we get here? P union Q complement. So P union means what here? R. Union means what here? R. Complement means what here? Negation. Q. P or negation Q is the correct answer, students. See, very easy, no? So simple, just convert into sets. Then easily we can solve the problem without truth table. Without truth table we can solve the problems. Okay. So now see here. See the next one. Now if A and B are subsets of X is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, then find the probability such that N of A intersection B is equal to 2. Okay. So what we have to find here? Probability we have to find, and number of elements in A and B only 2. Number of elements in A and B are what? Only 2. So this question is also bouncer. So difficulty level. But see how we can solve this problem in easy way. Let's see. Simple method I am giving here. So by using this trick, easily you can solve the problem. So this type of problems are very important, and concentrate on this type of questions, students. Okay. So this is what your probability problem. So first of all, A and B are subsets of S. A and B are subsets of S is given. So first of all, I am taking here S set. This is what your total entire set X. Entire set what here? X. Now A and B are subsets. A and B are subsets. Probability means what here? Number of favorable cases by total number of chances. Probability, normal definition. What is the normal definition? Number of favorable cases by total number of chances. Okay. So this is what here? This set is A and this set is B. And what is it here? So A and B, both A and B have only 2 elements. Both A and B have only 2 elements. Total how many we have here? 5. Total we have here 5. See here, probability we can write here in denominator. Denominator value what you have to take here? Total number of chances. How we can take here total number of chances? See, any number we can take here. So that means the number not belongs to A and not belongs to B. That is the one case. And second one, you can take the number here. So that means what here? The number is belongs to A and not belongs to B. The number belongs to A and not belongs to B. And if you take here, so that means what here? The number only belongs to B and not belongs to A. And see, already 2 numbers we have taken now. So that means here this number belongs to both A and B. So total we have here 4 chances. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, here 1, next 2, and here 3, 4. Total 4 chances. And how many numbers are there here? 5. So 4 to the power of 5. Okay. So 4 to the power of total number of elements. So 4 to the power of 5. Now out of 5 elements, out of 5 numbers, we have to select only 2 here. So select any 2. How we can select here? By using the combination formula. So what is the combination formula? NCR. Out of 5 we can select any 2. So 5C2 we can write. So 2 numbers we are selected here. So 2 numbers are common. Now how many remaining places are there? 1, 2, 3. Okay. So 3, and see here. First suppose if you arrange here 2 numbers inside, and now how many digits are there? 1, 2, 3. So 3 numbers, 3 places. 3 power 3. Okay. So 5C2 value 10 and 3Q value 27 by 4 power 5 we can add here 2 to the power of 10. Okay. So 2 square we can add here 2 square whole power 5. Okay. So next we can add this one 5 into 2 into 27 by 2 power 9 into 2. So 2 to get cancelled, 27 5 are 5 7 are 35 5 2s are 10, 135 by 2 to the power of 9 students. So 135 by 2 power 9 is the correct answer. So these are all what here mind based questions here. Okay, approximately 135 by 2 power 9 is the answer. See the next one. Now a curve y is equal to f of x passing through the point 1 comma 2 satisfies the differential equation x into dy by dx plus y is equal to b x power 4 such that integration of 1 to 2 f of y dy is equal to 62 by 5 the value of b is. This is what your differential equation question students here. So differential equation problem. Okay. So let's see here. So only in second session the problem is came here from differential equation, not in the first session. First of all, we have to take the given equation x into dy by dx plus y is equal to what bx power 4. Just divide the equation with x. So dy by dx plus y by x is equal to bx power. So we can get this one bx to the power of 4. Okay. So what is the value here? Bx power 4 is given. Bx to the power of 4. So now integration factor. Integration factor value what here? Integration of e to the power of this value we have to take here 1 by x dx. So e to the power of 1 by x value log x base c. Okay, so log x base c means these two get cancelled, we can add here x. So now general solution we are writing here y into x integration of bx to the power of 4 into dx. Now apply here integration x to the power of 4 we can write x power 5 by 5 plus arbitrary constant c. Okay, so now so yx is equal to what we get here? Yx is equal to bx to the power of 5 by 5 plus c. Now x take right side, y is equal to bx to the power of 4 by 5 plus we can add here c by x. This is what here y. So y is nothing but what here? F of x. So instead of y we can add here f of x. So f of x is equal to bx to the power of 4 by 5 plus c by x, and this function here passing through the point what here 1 comma 2, substitute here 1 comma 2. So y value what here 2 and x value 1. 1 into 2 is 2 is equal to next here x power 5, that value what here 1. So 2 is equal to b by 5 plus c we get here. Okay. So 2 is equal what here? B by 5 plus c. So now we have to take this condition, integration of 1 to 2 f of y dy is equal to 62 by 5. Okay. So 2 is equal to b by 5 plus c we got here. Now integration of 1 to 2 f of y. So f of y is nothing but what here? Instead of y I am taking x. So f of x is equal to bx power 4 by 5 plus c by x dx is equal to 62 by 5. So now x power 4 value we can write x to the power of 5 by 5 now. So integration, apply integration here. See the integration here, integration of 1 to 2 b x to the power of 4 by 5 plus c by x of dx. Okay, so b by 5 into x to the power of 4 we can add x power 5 by 5 plus next to c into 1 by x value log x. Okay, limits are 1 to 2. What are the limits? 1 to 2. So 2 power 5 value 32 by 5 is 25 and c log 2 minus log 1 value 0. Okay, so next we can add here this value, lower limit if you apply here. So 1 by b by 25 we get here, minus b by 25 equals 62 by 5. Okay, if c is equal to 0, enter this value 0. So next to 32 b by 25 minus b by 25 we can add 31 b by 25. 31 b by 25 is equal to what? 62 by 5. So 31 2s are 62, 5 5s are 25, 5 2s are 10. So b is equal to what? 10 students. Okay, so very easy, no? Simple. Let's see the next problem. Now a aeroplane is flying horizontally with a speed of 432 kilometers per hour at a height h meters from ground. Its angle of elevation from a point on the ground is 60 degrees. After 20 seconds, its angle of elevation from same point is 30 degrees. Then the height h is equal to, students. So already I explained in the morning session also. So heights and distance is very important. In every session one question will come. Okay, so must and should you have to learn the concept, the topic heights and distance. This topic is very important, students. Okay, so see here, what he had given here? Aeroplane is flying horizontally with the speed of 432 kilometers per hour. Here kilometers per hour is given. Next here 20 seconds is given. So hours and seconds. So that means first of all the speed converted into meters per second. First of all we have to convert speed in meters per second. Let's see how we can convert. See the graph first of all. Aeroplane is here. Okay, I am taking here aeroplane here. So see here aeroplane is flying horizontally with the speed of 432 kilometers per hour. This one. Okay. So speed is equal to what? 432 kilometers per hour. Next height will be h from the ground. Okay. So angle of elevation from your point on the ground is what here? First of all 60 degrees. Angle of elevation is 60 degrees. After 20 seconds flight is here. Aeroplane is here. Now angle of elevation from the same point is what here? 30 degrees. So what is asking here? Then the height h is equal to this height is asking here. Okay. So simple, first of all convert into meters per second. So s is equal to 432 into kilometers, convert into meters, 1000 we can write by. So hours we can write here 60 minutes into 60 seconds. Okay. So 0 0 cancel, 2 zeros cancel. Next 432 into 10 by 36. Simplify this one here. We can write here 6 6 are 36. Next 6 7 are 42. 6 2 are 12. 12 6 are 72. So 120 meters per second. 120 meters per second. Okay. So speed. Next. Now we need here distance. This distance we need here. After 20 seconds. So speed we got here 120 meters per second and time is equal to what here? 20 seconds. 20 seconds. Next, now we need your distance. We need your distance. Then simple trick I am giving here. Just follow your DTS, Dolby Digital Sound here. That is nothing. That is not just DTS formula. That is what here? The relation between speed, distance, and time. Okay. So just remember here this formula. DTS. Okay. Easily we can remember digital. Okay. So digital. Dolby Digital Stereo or nothing, anyone. So just I am giving this abbreviation. Okay. So what is that? DTS. D means distance, T means time, S means your speed. So now see here S is equal to we can write D by D. S is equal to what? D by D. Next to T is equal to for if you want to hear T, then T is equal to we can write D by S. D by S. Next to distance, D is equal to time into speed. That's it. Okay. For this one, for these three formulas I am using this one. Okay, DTS triangle. So DTS triangle easily we can remember now. So DTS, distance, time, second. So yes, we need S. S means what is speed? Speed is equal to what? Distance by time. Next time we need here. Time is equal to what? Distance by speed. Next distance we need here. Distance is equal to what? Time into speed. That's it. Okay. Just remember this trick. Then easily you can solve the problem. So distance is equal to what here? Time into speed here. So 120 into 20, that is equal to what? 2400 meters. So distance is equal to what is this one? 2400 meters. Okay. Now, so we know here two angles. These two are what here? Right angle triangles. So already I explained here. When we get here right angle triangles, then what you have to take here? Just use the tan formula. So what you have to use here? Tan formula. See here. First of all, we have to change here 120 meters per second. Then distance is equal. We get here 2400 meters. First of all, first triangle I am taking here, triangle of APC, tan 60 degrees. Tan 60 degrees is equal to what? Opposite side by adjacent side. So opposite side value H, adjacent side value PC. Okay. So tan 60 value we can read here 1 by root 3. PC is equal to what? H by root 3. So next to triangle PBD. This triangle angle what here? Tan 30. Tan 30 is equal to what? Opposite side H and adjacent side value PD. So H by PD. So PD is equal to what here? H by tan 30. So we can write here root 3 H. Okay. So PC PD. What we need here? Actually we need here this one, height. Okay. So H value we need here. H value. Let's see here. Add these two. So PD is equal to we can write here PC plus CD. PD value already we know root 3 H and PC value H by root 3 CD value 2400. Okay. So take LCM here. Take LCM root 3 H is equal to here root 3 h plus 2400 into root 3. Root 3 take left side, root 3 into root 3 is 3. 3h is equal to h plus 2400 root 3. So 3h minus h is what? 2h. So 2h is equal to 2400 root 3. Now 2 times here 1200. So h is equal to what? This is the answer. Okay. So 1200 root 3 meters height. Let's see the next one. Now the value of tan of 1 by 4 sin inverse of square root of 63 by 8 is. So this is what your inverse trigonometry problem, students. So morning shift didn't give me this one. Now in the second shift here inverse trigonometry problem is came. So very easy problem, students. Here easily we can calculate. Let's see here the value of tan of 1 by 4 sin inverse of square root of 63 by 8. So let this value is equal to theta. So what I am taking here, sin inverse of square root of 63 by 8 is equal to theta. That implies sin theta is equal to what? We can write square root of 63 by 8. Okay. So by using right angle triangle, sin theta means what here? Opposite side by hypotenuse, opposite side value square root of 63, hypotenuse value was the value 8, then 8 square value 64, 64 minus 63, 1. So adjacent side value what here? 1. Okay. So tan of 1 by 4, this value, enter this value, what I am taking? Theta. So tan of 1 by 4 theta means we can write tan of theta by 4. So theta by 4 I am writing here theta by 2 by 2. Tan of theta by 4 we can write here tan of theta by 2 by 2. See here tan a by 2 formula. Tan a by 2 we can write here sin a by 2 by cos a by 2 we can write here. Tan a by 2 formula, sin a by 2 by cos a by 2. Okay. So tan theta by 2 value let a. So total theta by 2 value I am taking here a. Theta by 2 value a. So tan a is equal to what here? We can write here sin a by cos a. So sin a we can write here 2 sin a by 2 cos a by 2. Okay, next to cos a by 2 we can write here. This one cos a by 2 we can write cos a value. In terms of a by 2 we can write 2 cos square a by 2 minus 1. By using that formula we get this one. Okay. So tan theta by 2 is equal to, we can write here 1 minus cos theta by 2 by sin theta by 2. By using this formula we get the answer. Let's see here. This is the triangle here. Opposite side value root over 63 and hypotenuse value 8, adjacent side value 1. So sin theta equal to, and see here tan of theta by 4 we can write here this formula what here 1 minus cos theta by 2 by sin theta by 2. Okay. So next to cos theta by 2 formula square root of 1 plus cos theta by 2 and sin theta by 2 value square root of 1 minus cos theta by 2. Okay. So 1 plus cos theta means what here? Adjacent side by hypotenuse. Cos theta value what, students, here? Adjacent side by hypotenuse. So cos theta equal to 1 by 8. So cos theta value 1 by 8. Okay. So 1 plus we can write here cos theta by 2, no. So apply here formula 1 plus 8 here 9 by 2 we can write here this value. So 1 plus cos theta value we can write here 1 by 8. So 1 plus 1 by 8 by 2. So 8 1 is 8, 8 plus 1 9. 9 by 2 8 is 16. So square root of 9 by 16 we can write 3 by 4. So 1 minus 3 by 4. Next 1 minus cos theta by 2. 1 minus cos theta value 1 by 8 by 2. So 2, see 8 into 1 8, 8 minus 1 7, 7 by 16, 2 8 is 16. So we can write here root 7 by square root of 16 value 4, 4 get cancelled. Okay. So we get here this value. So 4 minus 1, 4, 4 minus 3, 1 we get here 1 minus, 1 by root 7. So what we get here? 1 by root 7 is the answer. See the next one. Now which of the following conic has tangent x plus root 3y minus 2 root 3 at the point 3 root 3 by 2 comma 1 by 2. Just tangent is asking students here. So which of the conic equation has a tangent? What is the tangent here? X plus root 3y minus 2 root 3. Simple. Just take the equation and apply tangent formula. Okay. So for example, if you take the circle equation here, what I am taking? Option verification. So option verification, first one I am taking here. What's the equation? X square plus 9y square equal to 9. This tangent equation is x x1 plus y y1 is equal to 9. X into x1 value what is 1? 3 root 3 by 2 3 root 3 by 2 plus y1. So y into y1 value 1 by 2 is equal to 9. So 3 root 3 x plus y by 2 equal to 9. 3 root 3 of x plus y equal to 2 9s are 18. So what's the equation here? X plus root 3y minus 2 root 3 is there. So that means here divide with here 3 root 3. Okay. So 3 root 3 of x by 2 plus y1. y1 value what here? 1 by 2. So 9y square here. 9y square is given now. So 9 we have to write here. 9y1. 9y1. So 9y we will get here 9y. So now divide with here 3 root 3. Okay. So x plus 9y by 3 root 3 is equal to 18 by 3 root 3. So next x plus 9 we can write here 3 into root 3 whole square I am writing here. 3 into root 3 whole square y by 3 root 3 is equal to 18 we can write here. 6 3s are 18. So 6 into root 3 whole square we can write here by 3 root 3. So root 3 whole square value 3, 3 6 are 18. So 3 root 3 cancel. So x plus root 3 y will get here is equal to 3 2s are 6 and 1 root 3 cancel 2 root 3. So x plus root 3 y minus 2 root 3 equals 0. This is the tangent. So same tangent equation we got here, x plus root 3 y minus 2 root 3. So what's the option? First option is correct, students. That's it here. See the next one now. So here entire the solution is given. Now see the 12th one. Equation of a plane passing through 1 0 2 and line of intersection of plane is r bar dot I plus j plus k is equal to 1 is okay. So this is what your vectors problem. So very easy. I will give you a super trick, students, here. Just without solving anything, directly we can solve the problem directly. Okay, so don't use the pen. In the simple way we can use the problem, we can solve the problem. Let's see how we can solve the problem. Equation of a plane passing through which point? 1 0 2 and line of intersection of the plane is what here? R bar dot I plus j plus k is equal to 1 and r dot I minus 2j equal to minus 2. So if you solve the problem, it will take time. S plus lambda into s dash we have to take here. After that we have to find the lambda value. So lambda value substitute there, we get the answer. That is the lengthy process, students, here. Don't worry, simple trick. What is said here? Equation of a plane passing through the point 1 0 2. What is said here? The plane equation passing through the point 1 0 2. That means this point substitute in equation. So if which equation satisfies, that is the answer. So option verification I am going here. Option verification, first option here r bar dot this one. So passing through the point 1 0 2 no. So 1 comma 0 comma 2 dot I plus 7j plus 3k. I am writing here 1 7 3. Now apply your dot product to a1 a2 plus b1 b2 plus c1 c2. 1 into 1 1 plus 0 into 7 0 plus 2 3s are 6. 1 plus 6 is equal to what? 7. So LHS is equal to RHS. That's it. So first option is correct, students, here. So see what we are taking, just to point right on here, apply dot product. Okay. So if you have a doubt, just check it here. 1 0 2 dot 3 10 3. 1 into 3 is 3. 0 into 10 0 plus 2 3s are 6. 6 plus 3 9. So not satisfies. Same, check it here. 1 0 2 comma 1 4 minus 1. Okay. So 1 into 1 1 plus 0 into 4 what here? 0 into 4 is 0, next to minus 2. So you are not getting minus 7, students. That's it here. Very easy, no? So what's the answer? First option is the correct answer. Okay. So see here. Already this type of problems I had explained in our crash course program. Okay. So maximum problems we are explaining in our crash course. Okay. Just follow our app. See here. JEE Main Class Course 2021 and entire syllabus 90 classes by excellent IIT faculty, students here, and so unlimited doubts clarifying. So you have any doubt, immediately you can ask here. So we are ready to solve your doubts. We are ready to explain your doubts. Okay, and next one is what here? After class practice. This is very good feature. Okay, so when the chapter is completed, then you go through after class practice and they will see here, there you will get a good hand-picked questions. That questions will help you in your JEE main examination. So maximum problems came from our crash course. program. Okay, and next one is what here, all India live test is also very important feature and good feature here. You can participate in all India live test and check your rank individual and with your competitor. Okay, so and tricks and tips videos also there. So simple tricks, see in our videos we are giving the best tricks. So many tricks we have here, we are ready to give the tricks. Okay, so next now free course is going on, so just watch our videos. Thank you students. Now Avinash sir will continue the next continuation. Okay, so thank you students.
Hello students, welcome to the next part of the mathematics paper 2021 mains paper. So we are going with 24th February shift 2 paper. So I hope cases are explained you the first 12 questions and we will continue with the remaining questions. Okay, so let's move for the next question, question number 13. So what is the question here? A is a 3 by 3 symmetric matrix and B is a 3 by 3 skew symmetric. What is symmetric? Symmetric matrix A transpose is equal to A and skew symmetric matrix B transpose will be equal to minus B, the negative of that. Okay, skew matrix, and X is a matrix of order 3 cross 1. Then equation A square B square minus B square A square into X equal to 0 is, okay, like it will have infinite solutions or no solution, exactly one solution or exactly two solutions. Okay, so that depends on the equation. On the equation, this if you consider this as complete as some matrix P, let us say. So okay, so Px equal to 0, so we need to take care of P. Okay, so what is P? We are having P is equal to A square B square minus B square A square. Now using the information given for A and B, so we are having A is a symmetric matrix, so we have A is equal to A transpose and B is equal to minus B transpose. So using this information, we need to find whether P is a symmetric matrix or skew symmetric matrix, whether P is a symmetric or skew symmetric. So P transpose will give you A square B square minus B square A square whole square. So you need to apply the transpose properties. Okay, so you know AB whole transpose will be equal to B transpose into A transpose. Okay, the order will be reversed. Okay, so we need to apply the transpose for this one, A square B square whole transpose, that becomes B square transpose into A square transpose minus here A square transpose into B square transpose, and depending on the properties, as we have A is a symmetric matrix, A square will also be symmetric matrix. So using those properties, we will see what is the solution here. Okay, so as I said here, B square whole transpose into A square whole transpose minus A square transpose into B square transpose. These two are not equal. Don't cancel these two and keep a null matrix. Okay, these two are not equal. In matrix multiplication, AB is not equal to BA. AB is not equal to BA. Okay, so that's the reason these two are not equal. So B square A square minus A square B square, and so we got P is a skew symmetric. Why? See, we started with A square B square minus B square A square. The transpose of that, we got negative of the given matrix. Okay, so we got negative of this given matrix, so we got P transpose is equal to minus P. So it is enough to say that P is a skew symmetric matrix, and as P is a skew symmetric matrix, determinant of that becomes 0, hence Px is equal to 0. As determinant of P is equal to 0, we will be having infinite solutions. Okay, so let's move forward for the next question. Question number 14. Okay, find a point on the curve y equal to x square plus 4 which is at a shortest distance. What is the meaning of shortest distance? Shortest distance between any curve and a line. Okay, so if you ever observe shortest distance between any curve and a line, which will always be the perpendicular distance. How to find the perpendicular distance? It is as simple as if you draw a tangent here, if you draw a tangent at this point, so these two lines will be parallel. That is what I mean to say, it is a perpendicular distance. Okay, so the shortest distance between these two will be, as we have slope of this one, that is y equal to 4x minus 1, so slope of this one will be 4. So dy by dx at this point, derivative or the slope of the curve at this point should be equal to 4. So from there you can find the required values. Okay, so let us see what is the diagram here. So from here to here, so derivative x square plus 4, that should be equal to 4. Derivative of x square plus 4, that is equal to 2x. At x1 y1, that becomes 2x1. 2x1 should be equal to 4. So we'll be getting x1 is equal to 2. x1 will be equal to 2. So if x is 2, 2 square 4 plus 4, y will be equal to 8. So the point will be 2, 8. Point will be very basic, and there are lot many previous questions based on the same concept of shortest distance. Always in 2-dimensional geometry, 3-dimensional geometry, or maybe in coordinate geometry, wherever you're talking about, in this conic sections and everything, okay, always shortest distance will be the perpendicular distance between these two. Will be the perpendicular distance between these two. So that is the only concept we need to take care. As these two are perpendicular, the tangent and this line will be parallel. The tangent at this point and this line will be parallel. Okay. So that is question number 14. So let's move for the next one. Okay, option 1 will be your answer. So going for the option question number 15. Okay, so if f of x, f dash x, f dash x, f double dash x, the determinant of this is equal to 0, and f of 0 is equal to 1, f dash 0 is equal to 2. So what is the determinant we are having? So we have f of x into f double dash of x minus f dash x into f dash x, that becomes f dash x whole square will be equal to 0. Correct? See, careful observe, as we have f dash x, okay, what I will do here, let us take one function h of x as, let us say, f of x by f dash x, f of x by f dash x. Okay, so if you carefully derivate this one in u by v formula, division quotient formula, as we have discussed that when we are discussing about all these differentiation everyone. So you will be getting f dash x into f of x derivative, that becomes again f dash x. F of x derivative becomes f dash x minus f of x into f dash x derivative. It is already derivative, f dash x derivative, that becomes f double dash of x, and you know that the numerator part will be equal to 0. Why? Because we have this result, the same result we are having here. Okay, so we can say that the derivative of this one, derivative of h of x becomes 0. The given condition states that the derivative of this function f of x by f dash x becomes 0. So from there we can proceed to find the values. Okay, so let us take h of x as f of x by f dash x. So from here we relate, when will the derivative of a function become 0? When the derivative becomes 0, derivative becomes 0 only when it is a constant function. Derivative becomes 0 for a constant function, because constant will not change anywhere, right? So for a constant function it is 0. So I will take my function h of x is equal to k. So h of x is equal to k, that means f dash x, okay, f of x, it is a f of x, okay, f of x is equal to k into f dash x. Just take care of this is f of x, okay, this is f of x will be equal to k times of f dash x, right? So now what else we are having? F of 0 is there, f dash 0 is there. So if you keep x equal to 0 here, if you keep x equal to 0 here, f of 0 will be k times of f dash of 0, and you have the values of f of 0 is 1 and it's equal to k times of f dash of 0, that is equal to, so the value of k will be equal to 1 by 2. So from there what we will get, we will see. Okay, so right, so f of x will be k times of f dash x, that becomes 1 by 2 into f dash x. Integration of this one, 2 times of f of x, if you carefully observe. Okay, so this is 2 times of f of x, 2 times of f of x equal to f dash x. The integral of this one, 2 times of 2, you can bring this f of x here. Okay, you can bring this f of x here, f dash x by f of x, integral 2, only 2 is left. Okay, integral 2 dx is equal to integral f dash x by f of x. So once you integrate that, integral 2 becomes 2x, f dash x by f of x, that becomes log of f of x, or ln f of x, ln mod f of x. Okay, because logarithm is only defined for positive numbers, so that's the reason we keep a mod. Okay, and as we have f of 0 is equal to 1, from there we will get c equal to 0. Once you substitute x equal to 0 here, you'll get c equal to 0. From there, you'll get the curve f of x equal plus or minus e power 2x. And whatever the question is asked, as f of 0 is equal to 1, you will get the value f of x equal to e power 2x and f of 1 is equal to e square. So option 1 will be the answer. Okay, so what is the option 1? Right, f of 1 is equal to e square. F of 1 belongs to in which interval e square? What is e square? E is around 2.5, 2.7 something like that, right? So e square will belong to the first option, so between 6 to 9, right? So let's move forward to the next question. Let's move to number 16. A point 5 comma 7 on the circle. 5 comma 7 is a point on this circle. On circle, a tangent and normal is drawn. At the point 5 comma 7, a tangent and the normal is drawn. The area of triangle formed by this tangent and normal with x-axis is lambda. Then 24 lambda is equal to. See what is given at the point. At this point, we have a tangent as well as a normal. We have a tangent, this is the tangent line, as well as we have a normal line at the same point 5 comma 7. Okay, now the area of triangle formed by this tangent and the normal with x-axis, that means this area of this triangle is given as lambda. Then the question is asked for 24 lambda. What is 24 lambda? Okay, so as you have the curve, can you find what is the dy by dx? What is dy by dx? It is the slope of the tangent. Okay, so if you go for that, 2 times of x minus 2 plus 2 times of y minus 3 into y derivative will be y dash. Y dash means dy by dx. Okay, so that becomes 0. So from here we will get y dash, the derivative of the slope of the tangent, and at point 5 comma 7 you can find what is dy by dx value, y dash value. So once you get this one, you can find the equation, you can find the normal equation, and you can get these points to find the area of triangle. Very simple. Okay, so that just dy by dx will give you the slope of the tangent. Everything is same. So once you find the slope, it will be 7 minus 3 by 5 minus 2. Okay, 7 minus 3 by 5 minus 2, and the remaining things will follow here. Okay, see the center is 2 comma 3, and you know that normal always passes through center. Normal always passes through center. So as we have this point, you can easily find the equation of normal. From there you will get the remaining equations also. From there you will get the points m and n. Okay, so once you find these points, you will get the areas. Okay, so this will be the equation of tangent. So once you get this one, you will be getting the points. M is already done, n is there here. So you can find the area of triangle, that will be equal to, right? So 1, 2, 2, 5. It was asked for 24 lambda, not lambda. Careful observe, in numerical type questions, it is very, very important that 24 lambda or 12 lambda, 6 lambda, these type of values will be asked, and that is where you do mistake. You will be doing the complete question, and in the excitement of getting that answer, you will do this mistake, keeping 1 to 25 by 24, whatever value it is, that without actually seeing what is being asked. Okay, so please be very careful in this one. Alright, so 1 to 25 will be the answer. So let's move for the next question, question number 17. Okay, so there are 10 students, S1, S2, so on, S10. Find the number of ways to form 3 groups, Z1, Z2, Z3, such that all groups has at least one, and group G3 has at most, not almost, it is at most. Okay, so it is at most 3 members. Okay, so it is at most 3 members. Okay, so what is the meaning of that? We have 10 people with us, 10 students with us. So we need to divide that into G1, G2 and G3 3 groups, such that at least one should be there in every group. At least one should be there in every group, and G3 can have maximum of 3 members. G3 can have maximum of 2 members. That means Z3 can have 1 or maybe 2 or maybe 3, but not beyond that. And Z3 cannot have 0, because it's mentioned that at least 1 member should be there in every group. Okay, so if this is 1, what are the cases we will get for G1 and G2? You total have 10 members. Okay, so you may get 8 members here, 1 member here, because he said that at least 1 should be there. You cannot get 9 and 0. 8, 1 is there, and 7, 2 is there, 6, 3 is there. So on, you'll be getting a lot of values till 1, 8. So all these cases will come with G3 equal to 1. Same way, when G3 is equal to, also you'll get the different values, right? So already 2 are done, we are left with 8 members. So 7, 1, 6, 2, so on till 1, 7. All these values will come here. Okay, and in the same way for 3. So what is being happened here? Careful observe. Out of 10 students, first of all, select one student, that is 10C1. That one you can allot to Z3. 10C1 is for Z3. Now we are left with 9 more students. You need to distribute them to Z1 and Z2. Okay, so select 8 students here and give to Z1. The remaining will go to Z2. Or 8 students to 7. Okay, 7 students to Z1 or 6 students to Z1 out of the total 9. Okay, so 9C8 or 9C7, 9C6, 9C1. So all these cases should be added in the same way for this one, in the same way for this one. So if you see all this, what happens? So these are the different types of groups you'll be forming. Okay, so as I said, 10C1 will be the one person you'll be selecting for the group 3. Okay, the group G3. So once 10C1 is done, so the remaining people you can allot 9C1 or 9C2, 9C3. Okay, select 1 and give it to A, select 2 or give it to A, select 3 or select 8 and give it to A. All the different combinations are here. Okay, in the same way, when you select 2 members for G3, the remaining for G1 and G2. Okay, the same thing for 10C3. But if the question is not asked that at most 3 members, if the question is not asked for at most 3 members, you need to go for 10C4, 10C5, 10C6, 10C7, 10C8. 10C8 till 10C8 you need to go, because you need to distribute the other 1 and 1 to G1 and G3, G1 and G2. Okay, so once you calculate that, you will get the answers 26650. So what is the question as? That's it. Okay, numericals are very important. You need to be very careful in this calculation. You will do all the required stuff. Okay, you will be doing all the required things, but at the last you will fail to give the correct answer because of the small calculation mistake, and I request you not to do those calculation mistakes, because that ultimately is a time waste for you. Okay, leave about the negative markings, but you have invested a lot of time here, so that will be waste, and that is where you need to concentrate more. All right, so let's move for the next question. Question number 18. Four numbers whose sum is given as 65 by 12. There are 4 numbers x1, x2, x3, x4. Okay, are in GP. These 4 numbers are in GP, and the sum is given as 65 by 12. How you will take the GP? A, AR square, AR cube. Correct. And the product of first 3 of them, A, AR square, the product of these 3 is given as 1. The third term is alpha, then find the value of 2 alpha. Very simple. You just proceed by taking the values. For 4 numbers whose sum is 65 by 12. So AR square and AR cube, the sum of all these is given as 65 by 12. Okay, that is one relation we are having. And the sum of the reciprocals is given 1 by A, 1 by AR, 1 by AR square. Second equation we are having 1 by AR cube. Okay, all this sum is given as 65 by 18. Alright, and product of first 3 of them, that means A cube into R cube. This is very important, because you will get the most important question here, most important term here. A cube R cube is equal to 1. So this is enough to say what is the value of AR. Okay, so that will be easy for you in the next coming chapter. So the third term is alpha, third term is AR square. AR square is equal to alpha, then what is the value of 2 alpha? Okay, so if you carefully observe, if you carefully try to solve these equations, okay, so this is the one 65 by 12. Reciprocals will be 65 by 18. So once you solve these two, okay, so let us take this as a 1, this as a 2, and 1 divided by 2 will give you A square R cube. And as I said, product of these 3, product of first 3 is given as 1. So that is one more equation which will be very useful for us. A cube R cube equal to 1. So once you solve this one, because you have 2 equations finally. Okay, this is one important and this one important. So 2 variables, 2 simple equations. Try to solve for that. You will get A equal to 2 by 3 and R equal to 3 by 2. Now the question is asked for alpha third term. Okay, what is alpha? If third term is alpha, third term is AR square, which is equal to alpha. From there you will get the value of 2 alpha, which is equal to 3. Right? Numerical are very easy if you can understand the question, or else you will be getting a lot of bigger values, and you will be wasting a lot of time on this one. Right, so let's move for the next question. 19th question. Okay, so once again distance questions. Distance of p x comma y from 5 comma 0 is thrice. Oh my god, this is interesting. Okay, distance of point from 5 comma 0. Where is 5 comma 0? Here. Okay, distance of point, let us take some point. I'm not sure where the point is. Okay, I'm not sure where the point is, but I'm just taking an arbitrary point. Okay, the distance of point p from 5 comma 0, okay, is thrice as this distance from x comma y from minus 5 comma 0. Okay, so that means this point is dividing this line segment in the ratio 3:1. Because one distance is thrice the other, it is dividing it in the ratio 3:1. So using that relation, you can find the value of p. But there is one more thing you need to consider. P can be inside or P can be external. Because when you talk about ratio, you can go for internal division, or you can go for external division. So internal division you will get 1 point, external division 1 point, and given that locus of P is a circle, so you'll get 1 point here and let us say one more point here. So these two will form a circle. That is what the question is. These two will form a circle. Then what is the final with the radius r, then find the value of 4r square. So this is radius. So the distance between these two, distance between those two internal ratio and external ratio points will be equal to r, because it is a diameter. Okay. So once you solve all this, you will get the value of r. Let us see. Okay, so the point which is dividing in the ratio 3:1 is minus 5 by 2 comma 0 internally, and external point will be minus 10 comma 0. Use the internal division formula, you will get that. Okay, minus 5 by 2 comma 0 and minus 10 comma 0. Okay, so once you get these two, the distance between these two will be equal to 7.5. Okay, which is equal to r, because the complete distance radius. Okay, my figure what I drew before. Okay, just take the points in this way. 1 second. Okay, so just take the points minus 5 comma 0, because it's a 3 comma 1. So the other point will be here. The point one point P will be here. Okay, because 3 times of the other, and one more, this is internal point and you will get external point here. So that is what it is asked. This is minus 10 comma 0 and this is minus 5 by 2 comma 0. Okay, minus 5 by 2 comma 0. The distance between these two will be 7.5. That is the diameter. Which is equal to r. So you'll get r value from, if you square that, you will get 4r square. Okay. So 7.5 whole square will give you the answer. 7.5 whole square, that becomes 56.25. Question is asked for 4r square. Don't directly keep the value of r. Okay, this 19th question. So let's move for the next question, 28th. Find the maximum value of k for which the maximum value of variance statistics. People, without statistics, I don't think any paper is there till now. Very simple, but you face difficulty because of lack of practice. Only because of lack of practice, nothing else here. Okay, so we'll see what is a variance. If you can observe, it is a sum of all the squares, right? So if you can observe, variance will be sum of all squares by n minus mean square, that is sigma x by n whole square. Sum of all squares mean of all the sum of the squares minus mean square. This is mean, actually mean square. Okay, so what was given here? Maximum value of variance of 10 elements is 10, in which 9 values are 1 and 1 value is k. What are the 10 values? 9 values 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and the other value is k. So what is the sum of these two? Sum of squares, 1 square, 1 square, 1 square, all this is 9, 9 plus k square. 9 plus k square by 10 minus mean of this one will give you 9 plus k by 10. Mean of this will give you 9 plus k by 10. Okay, so this is what was given. Okay, for which the maximum value is 10. Given that the maximum value of this one is 10, that means sigma square should always be less than 10. Sigma square should always be less than 10. Okay, so once you solve this equation, you'll get the value of k. Find the value of k. Okay, so once you solve this one, you'll get k minus 1 is less than 10 root 10 by 3. And you'll get k is less than 10 root 10 by 3. If you carefully observe here, root 10 is just a value greater than 3. Root 9 is 3, right? So root 10 is just greater than 3. So 10 into 3 plus value by 3, this complete product will be greater than 10. Like 10.1, 10.2, whatever it is in decimals. Okay, so 10.1 plus 1, it is again 11.1. So the maximum integral value it can take is 11. It cannot go to 12. The maximum integral value it can take is 11. Okay, so it will be around 11.1 or 11.2, whatever it is, but the final answer will be, the integral value will be equal to 11. Okay, so this is about 20th question. So let's move forward for the next question. Okay, so what is the next question? 21. Given a plus alpha is equal to 1, b plus beta is equal to 2, a into f of x plus alpha into, don't confuse the question here, a into f of x plus alpha into f of 1 by x. People, whenever you see x and 1 by x, the only thing is replace x with 1 by x, you'll get one more equation to solve. Replace x with 1 by x, you'll get one more equation to solve. That means a times of f of 1 by x plus alpha times of f of x is equal to b by x plus b by x plus beta x. This is one more equation. So you have two equations to solve for values of alpha and beta, or a and b. Okay, then the value of the same thing, f of x is there, f of 1 by x is there. So let us try to see what happens when you try to solve these two. Okay, so once you substitute x with 1 by x, once you replace x with 1 by x, so you'll get one another equation. So this is first equation, second equation. If you add these two, careful observe what will happen if you add these two. Okay, so these two are f of 1 by x, you'll get alpha plus a, and here also you'll get alpha plus a. So you'll get alpha plus a into f of x plus f of 1 by x. Okay, alpha plus a into f of x plus f of 1 by x will be equal to bx plus beta by x and beta by x plus beta x. Okay, so these are very interesting terms here, one related to the other. Okay, so if you carefully observe, f of x plus f of 1 by x by x plus 1 by x will become b plus beta by a plus alpha. Okay, so as you already have those values, it was already given a plus alpha is equal to 1, a plus alpha is equal to 1, and b plus beta is equal to 2. Right, so you can get the answers to very simple question. Very good. So let's move for the next question here. Question number 22. Okay, if A, B, C are in AP, so as soon as you see the AP, as soon as you see the term of AP, without thinking anything, just try to write the equation, that is b, that is 2b is equal to a plus c. We already have 2b equal to a plus c. We already have one equation with us. Okay, and centroid of the triangle, so a plus 2, that is 2a plus 2 by 3, comma c plus b plus c, that is c plus 2b by 3, which is given as 10 by 3 comma 7 by 3. This is given as 10 by 3 comma 7 by 3. It was already there. So two equations are already there with us. Okay, so this is the equation in terms of b, a plus c, and this is the equation in terms of a, b, c, and alpha beta are the roots of. So we will be having alpha plus beta is equal to minus b by a, and alpha beta is equal to 1 by a. So to get alpha beta values, you should first find what are ABC values. Okay, so let's see how to solve this ABC values. Okay, so as I said this one, so you have a equal to 4, so from where you are getting a is equal to 4. Okay, so from this relation, because 2 times 2a plus 2 by 3 will be equal to 10 by 3, we will get one more equation from the centroid here. Okay, that's the same thing we arranged here. So from there you will directly get a. Once you get a, you can find the other two equations to get the values of b and c. You can try to solve the other two equations to get the value of b and c. So b value will be equal to 11 by 4, c value will be equal to 3 by 2, and once a, b, c are there, you can find the quadratic equation, and once quadratic equation is there, you know what is alpha plus beta, what is alpha beta, so try to find that one. Okay, and substitute that values. I already told you the values. Alpha plus beta is minus b by a, and alpha beta is equal to c by a. So substitute there, you will get the answers minus 71 by 256. Very important question, very simple. Okay, so which option is that? Minus 71 by 256. That is option number 1. Good. Okay, so let's move forward for the next question. Question number 23. F of x equal to minus 55x, 2x cube minus 3x square minus 120x, 2x cube minus 3x square minus 36x plus 10 with different intervals less than minus 5 to 4 and greater than 4. So through 3 splitwise functions are there here. Then interval in which f of x is monotonically increasing, f of x is increasing, that means f dash x should be greater than 0. The derivative of that becomes should be greater than 0. So what is the derivative of this one? Derivative of this one will be minus 55 and x is less than minus 5. Okay, so this becomes 6x square minus 6x minus 120 when minus 5 is less than x less than 4, and this becomes 6x square minus 6x minus 36 when x is greater than equal to 4, correct? Alright, so if you carefully observe, we need to find some interval where this is valid. We cannot say the complete value minus 5 to 4 this is valid, because we need to go for this should be greater than 0. One thing, minus 53 is less than 0, so no interval will come here. No interval will come here because it is less than 0. We need increasing, means we need to find where it is greater than 0. So other case whatever we are having, so other case will be this should be greater than 0. If you take x 6 common, you will get x square minus x minus 20 should be greater than 0. Okay, so this one you should solve, and one more equation you will get from this one. So once you solve this one, you will get different intervals. Okay, we will see that. Okay, so this will be 6 into x minus 5 into x plus 4, 6 into x minus 10 into x plus 12, x plus 2. Now these two should be greater than 0. When these two will be greater than 0? Okay, x minus 5 into x plus 4 should be greater than 0. That means the value should be, you can go for wavy curve if you're not able, just small introduction. So that zeros will be minus 4 and 5, start with positive, then negative, then positive. So we should get greater than 0, so we'll get 5 to infinity or less than minus 4. Less than minus 4, and this number is already between minus 5 to 4. You got the x value as less than minus 4, but it is already -5 less than x less than 4. So only between -5 to -4 you'll get the answer. In this one, you will get only between -5 to -4. In the same case, you need to find the solution for this one. Okay, quadratics, and from there you will get one more solution. So if you carefully observe these two values, you'll be getting -5 to -4 union. The complete after 4 it is completely positive. So 4 to infinity. So which option will be there? Option 1 is the correct answer. Okay, so I hope we have discussed 23 questions. Okay, the remaining questions will be available in our app, Skyget app. Don't forget to install that from the Play Store, where not only the solution of this, you will get a lot many other benefits. Okay, so you have JEE Main crash course that is being running now. Okay, and the entire syllabus will be covered in 90 classes for all the maths, physics, chemistry by excellent IIT faculty. Unlimited doubt clearing. Whenever you have doubt, you have the option to raise your doubt, and we are here to help you with all your doubts. ACP is after class practice. After every session, after every lecture, we are here to give you a practice sheet, that is after class practice. As soon as session is done, that option will be available for you to practice the problems. Okay, and all in a live test is going on, tricks, tips and power shots. Many important tricks are available in the app, so don't forget to install that from the Google Play. And our website is Skyget. Okay, and we are going to launch a free crash course in the coming days only for your people. Only for you people, we are going to have a free crash course in the coming days. So please, it is already going on, and we'll still continue with that with the new lectures every single day. Please subscribe and also install the app, and also inform all your friends to get all these unlimited benefits, everything for free for you. Alright, so thank you so much for joining me today live. We will again continue tomorrow with the next shift paper. Thank you so much.